We sit with the engine quiet, parking lot lights on the hood. Your knees turned in my direction, like your body understood. You reach for the key, then stop. Let it rest against your palm, as if starting up the night might break the fragile calm. Your mouth opens, closes softly like a song that lost its start. I hear the truth in the pause before it hits your heart. If you love me, don't keep driving in circles, you call time. Say it while the windows listen, say it while your hands in mine. I don't need a perfect promise, I don't need you certain brave. I just need you here unguarded, choosing me the way you stay. The car passes slow and distant, headlights dragging silver lines. You laugh at something I don't say, then swallow what's behind. Your phone lights up, you don't touch it, like the world can wait outside. And I can feel your heartbeat, trying not to take my side. We've been living almost calling sparks just heat, but your shoulder leans into mine like it's tired of the sea. If you love me, don't keep driving in circles, you call fine. Say it while the windows listen, say it while your hands in mine. I don't need a grand confession, I don't need a perfect sign. I just need one honest sentence before we cross the line. You pull the seatbelt across your chest, click, soft as a vow. Not leaving, not denying, just choosing now. So don't dress love up as later, don't let it fade in blue. I'm tired of being patient when I'm already here with you. The dashboard glows like a shoreline, your breath finally slows. You look at me like you mean it, and the night says go. The arrival's hall is too bright at night, like it refuses to sleep. Suitcases roll in slow circles, promises people can keep. We stand behind the yellow light, hands empty, shoulders tight, watching bags appear and vanish under fluorescent light. An announcement melts into echoes, a language made of delay. You say it's fine like a reflex, then swallow the rest away. If you're leaving, don't leave quietly, don't hide inside the crowd. bags are back bigger than him, laughing like nothing breaks. A couple hugs and practice motions, like they've done 100 takes. You stare at the turning conveyor, like it might deliver short, but all it gives is looping circles and a waiting that won't cure. We've been living on postponed words, on later dressed as calm, but the carousel keeps turning like a metronome of harm. If you're leaving, don't leave quietly, don't fade into someday. Say it once where the speakers hum, say it before you look away. I don't need you brave forever, I don't need you to be new, I just need one honest sentence before the bell pulls through. I'm tired of reading body language like it's safer than a name. Tired of counting exits while we pretend it's not a game. So tell me if you're staying, or tell me if you're gone. Either way, don't let me learn it from the silence. Moving on, moving on, moving on. The carousel keeps circling. No bag with your truth arrives. You breathing like you might speak, and the night stays alive. The streetlight catches your profile, soft gold on your cheekbone. You're talking like you're steady, your hands keep finding home in your pockets, in your sleeves, in anything that isn't me. And I pretend I'm not listening to what your silence needs. Then I see it, tiny, weightless, resting where your smile begins. And I lash like a secret you didn't mean to send. Make a wish, don't rush it, hold it where your breath is warm. If love is something we can't name, let it live in little forms. I don't need a perfect promise, I don't need the brave debut. I just want you close enough to let me be the truth to you. I lift my hand and hesitate, like touch is too loud tonight. But you don't lean away from me, you lean into the light. I brush it off your skin so gently, it feels like almost nothing, and somehow almost nothing is the loudest kind of something. You laugh then swallow it quickly, like joy might leave a mark. Your eyes hold mine a second longer than what we call just stars. Make a wish, don't rush it, hold it where your breath is warm. If love is something we can't name, never spent. Your breath turns into blue. You whisper something barely spoken, and I make my wish on you. We sit in the park car breathing, heater low, the world turned in. The window fogs in slow motion as the night is closing in. You draw a line with your fingertip. You start before it's a word, and I watch the glass remember everything you never heard. Streetlights smear onto watercolor, orange halos soft and tile. You say it's nothing but your hand keeps writing what you hide. If you can say it out loud, spell it in the far, far away. Let the window hold your truth when no one else can see. I don't need a perfect sentence, I don't need a type-known date. I just need your honest feeling and your hush between the beats. But your past is based on the distance, and the road goes quiet again. Your phone bites up like a warning. You flip it face down and you chase the letter, erase it, trace it back like you're afraid. And I can tell you're fighting hard to keep your heart from being made. We've been good at soft, and now you're calling sparks just beer. But your breath keeps changing tempo when you know I'm there. If you can say it out loud, spell it in the far, far away. Let the window hold your truth when no one else can see. I don't need to feel as certain, I don't need a grand reveal. I just need one honest moment that the grass can't help but keep. Tomorrow I be clean with some man in routine, but tonight the fog is patient, a temporary screen. So write my name or write goodbye, either way, don't let it burn. I'm tired of reading signs like it's safer than a word. Your fingertip lifts from the glass, the letters start to fade. You look at me like you might speed, and the night stays made. at midnight, but the city glows below. Traffic moving like slow rivers, places we don't have to go. You lean on the railing lightly, like you're testing gravity, and I stand beside your silence, like it's asking something of me. Your breath makes little clouds, then disappears in blue. You say it's been a long week, but I hear I miss you. If you love me, don't orbit me like I'm something you can't touch. Come closer without apology, let almost be enough. No hush, I don't need a perfect promise, I don't need a ring of gold. I just need you near and honest while the night is still unfold. My neighbor's window flickers, a song leaks through the wall. You smile like you're okay again, then your eyes start to fall to the street, to the moving headlights, to anywhere but my face, as if looking at me directly might lock you into place. We've been fluent in distance, in careful measured air, but your shoulder keeps drifting, like it wants to live right there. If you love me, don't orbit me like love is something to delay. Come closer without apology and let the fear burn away. I don't need a grand confession, I don't need forever told. I just need you near and honest before the night turns cold. I won't ask for a lifetime, won't trap you in a vow, but don't call it just a moment if you're choosing me right now. So put your hand in my open palm, let the city spin beneath. Let's stop pretending distance is the only way to breathe. The wind softens for a second, your fingers find my sleeve. The lights keep circling down there, and you finally don't leave. The elevator hums like a quiet drum, numbers climbing slow. We stand close enough to feel the heat, far enough not to show. You pull a pocket mirror from your coat, check your face like it's a mask, but the glass keeps catching my eyes and asking what you won't ask. Your lipstick line is steady, your hands are not. You smile like nothing's happening, but the mirror says it's not. If you love me, don't rehearse it in reflections you can't control. Say it now in the small metal box, say it where the truth feels whole. I don't need a perfect promise, I don't need a scripted part. I just need one honest sentence before the doors depart. complicated to keep it from being real. But I can hear your heartbeat arguing with your chill. If you love me, don't rehearse it. Like it's safer in your head. Say it now in the small metal box. Say it before it's dead. I don't need you brave forever. I don't need you ever. I don't need you sure tonight. I just need one honest moment. In fluorescent borrowed light, the floor bell rings, soft warning. The doors begin to split. This is where we always lose it, where we choose to quit. So I take your mirror gently, turn it so you have to see. Not the mask, not the distance, just you and me. The hallway waits, wide and quiet. Your breath turns into sound. You whisper something finally true, and the doors stay open now. Almost closing. Lights dim but still too bright. A claw machine keeps humming like it doesn't know good night. You trade a bill for token metal, warm from somebody's hand, and the sound they make in your pocket feels like time you didn't plan. You laugh at something small I say, then look away too fast, like joy is just a reflex you're afraid won't last. If you're going to disappear, don't fade while the music plays. Say it now in pixel light. Say it in the afterglow. Sit beside a racing cabinet, engine noises made fair. You need brushes, mine by accident, then stays like it's a dare. On the screen, cars keep taking corners without thinking if they'll crash. And I wonder why we hesitate over the simplest path. You tell me it's complicated, like that word can pay the cost. But I see your hand hovering, like it misses what it lost. If you're going to disappear, don't fade while the music plays. Say it now in pixel light. Say it in the afterglow of games. sudden sound, the kind of wind nobody notices, but it still hits the ground. So if love is just a small thing, let it land, let it be true. Not a rumor in the neon, not a maybe we outgrew. Token slot clicks empty. Game over starts to blink. You reach for my hand on purpose, and I don't overthink. If you love me, don't outrun it. Don't drive straight through the hurt. Say what you meant, say what you feel. Say it before it works its way into a colder version of us that won't come back. I don't need a perfect ending, I just need you in my track. If you love me, don't outrun it. Don't make speed your hiding place. Say I'm sorry if you mean it. Say my name, don't change the shape of what we are with silence. With pride dressed up as calm. I don't need you perfect, darling. I just need you to come home. Single blinking soft and gold, I pull us into quiet space. Let the night unfold. I reach across the console like I'm crossing through my fear, and I say it plain, I love you. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. A steady red behind. You finally face me fully, and we leave the blur in time. Rain takes the awning steadily, like a metronome for doubt. We stand too close to call it nothing. too quiet to figure out how to say the obvious thing without shaking the whole night. Your wristwatch throws a tiny halo every time it catches light. You glance at the time, then at me, then back at your own hands. Like minutes of permission slips you don't understand. If you love me, stop waiting for the perfect place, perfect hour. Say it while the rain is listening. Say it while we still have power. I don't need a flawless promise. I don't need forever plan. I just need one honest sentence and your fingers in my hand. A bus goes by with fogged up windows, faces blur like moving dreams. You say maybe after this, like after means something, but the world keeps proving softly there's no pause, no rewind, only us and all the courage we keep leaving behind. I can hear your breath change rhythm when you almost lean in close, like your heart is stepping forward while your mouth stays closed. If you love me, stop waiting for a sign that won't arrive. Say it while the street stays empty. Say it while we're still alive. I don't need you pray forever. I don't need a perfect plan. I just need one honest sentence and your fingers in my hand. I take your wrist gently, feel the pulse you try to hide. The watch keeps doing what it does, but we don't have to let it decide. So don't hand me another later. Don't dress fear up as time. Tell me the truth in one breath, and I'll meet you on the line. The rain thins out to a whisper. Your halo fades to blue. You squeeze my hand like an answer, and I breathe back into you. The library stays open late tonight, but only on the second floor. A green shaded lamppost quiet over pages we ignore. You slide a book back into place, like you're hiding what you found. And the silence in the stack has a softer kind of sound. The clock ticks like it's careful, like it doesn't wanna break. The fragile way we're sitting close, the choices we won't make. If you're gonna tell the truth, tell it softly, no display. Say it in a library whisper, say it where the dust can stay. I don't need a perfect phrasing, I don't need you sure tonight. I just rhythm, then stops when I look up. You underline a single phrase like it's London you can't trust. Outside street lights blurring rainless glass. Inside the air is warm, and I keep thinking how we live. Like closeness is a storm. We've been editing our feelings down to footnotes and maybe put your hand hovering near my sleeve. Reads louder than it's saying. If you're gonna tell the truth, tell it softly, no display. Say it in a library whisper, say it where the dust can stay. I don't need a grand confession, I don't need a perfect line. I just need one honest sentence before the lamps go blind. We can close the book gently, leave the ending unwritten, but don't turn this into nothing just because it's quiet in here. Say my name like it's allowed. Say goodbye if you must. Either way, let it be real. In the hush, we've learned to trust. The librarian clears her throat. Chairs scrape like distant rain. You pack your bag too slowly, and I don't ask you to explain. We stop at your doorway, breathing. Porch lights off, the street gone still. Your keys are a small thunder, shaking against your will. You joke about late nights, bad timing, like humor can be a lot. But your hand keeps circling the key like it's afraid of what it unlocked. You look at me, then pass me like the night might offer clues. But your knuckles are telling truths your mouth refuses to use. If you love me, don't stall here. With a smile that won't come in. Say it while the keyring trembles. Say it before you split your heart into maybe later, into reasons just as kind. I don't need a perfect promise, I just need you real tonight. The neighbor's TV flickers blue through half-drawn curtains dim. Some distant laughter drips and fades like a world we can't fit in. You press the key to the lock, then stop. Like the click might change your name. And I can feel you balancing between courage and the same. We've both been good at threads the street in silver lines. I stand beneath an awning's edge. My phone glows like a tiny window, showing me the ledge. Your name sits there like unfinished light, a breath I can't explain. And every drop that hits the sidewalk sounds like it knows my name. The ringtone starts, then falters, a heartbeat in a loop. I watch my thumb hover over call like it's choosing truth. If you love me, don't lay silent. Be the shelter that we hide. Say it through the storm between us. Say it where fear can't lie. I don't need a perfect answer. I don't need you to be sure. I just need one honest moment that we can both endure. Cars pass slow, their tires whisper, splitting puddles into lakes. I remember how you held my laughter like it had a rightful place. But lately we've been careful, speaking soft, avoiding flame, turning love into a weather report instead of saying names. So I breathe in, count to 10, let my courage shape and stay. Because losing you politely is still losing you the same. If you love me, don't let silence be the shelter that we choose. Say it through the storm between us. Say it like you've got nothing to lose. I don't need a grand confession. I don't need a flawless scene. I just need one honest sentence, cutting clean through in between. I press call, no more rehearsing, no more wishing on delay. If this is ending, let it end true. If it's love, let it stay. When you answer, I don't beg you, I don't dress it up as pride. I say I love you, I miss you. Meet me only on this side. The rain keeps falling steady. The street turns mirror bright. And even if your voice is trembling, we finally talk tonight. We walk where the river forgets the noise. Lanterns hanging soft and low. Your sleeve keeps brushing my wrist like a secret learning to show. You don't hold my hand at first, you to misplace. The water carries city lights in broken trembling lines. I watch you watch the reflections like you're choosing which one's mine. If you love me, don't make it quiet, don't bury it under maybe again. Say it simple, say it honest, say it like you mean to stay. I don't need a perfect promise, I don't need forever tonight. I just need you close and certain in this lantern warm light. You tell me about bad timing, like time is the one to blame. But your voice goes soft on my name, like it's almost a flame. A breeze lifts the paper lanterns, they sway like breathing in sync. And I feel your courage shifting at the edge of what you think. We've both been good at leaving halfway out the door, but your heartbeat keeps returning to what it's asking for. If you love me, don't make it quiet, don't turn it into a polite goodbye. Say it now while the night is open, say it before the courage dries. I don't need a grand confession, I don't need a perfect line. I just need you close and honest, like the lanterns holding sky. I'm tired of reading signs in the tilt of your smile, tired of hoping my patience will teach you how to try. So choose me without apology, or let me go without art. Either way, let it be real, not a rumor in your heart. A lantern drips in the current, gold shrinking into the vending machine takes $1. Crystals like it changed its mind. The hallway smells like old carpet and a cleaner left behind. You press the button twice, then stop, like you heard yourself too low. And a little spiral holds your choice, suspended on a low. A neon ice sign flickers in the corner of the frame. You look at it, then look away, like blinking feels like blame. If you got something you've been holding, say it by the world is cheap and quiet. Nobody else, no perfect timing, just breathe it down tonight. I don't need a false sunset, I don't need a grand debut. find so well. It sounds like something true, but your voice keeps stepping sideways when it gets too close to you. If you got something you've been holding, say while my heart stays down. No fireworks, no big decision, just truth without the drown. I'll need you wait forever, I'll need you soft tonight. I just need you close and honest, under flickering bold light. We can call it just a morning, we can keep it undefined, but the smallest storm machine still asks you to decide. So don't leave with a maybe, and can't anything. Say it plain, then let it settle. Eye coins and a quiet blend. A vending glass reflects us twice. The neon tries to stay. You take one sip and exhale slow, and I don't look away. We roll into the drive-through club. Menu boards like silent screams. The speaker crackles, what can I get? Like it's asking what we mean. You hesitate, then order nothing, just water just to stop. And the cashier window frames your face in fluorescent fog. Your hands stay on the steering wheel, like it's something you can trust, but your eyes keep drifting sideways, like you're made of almost. If you're gonna let this end, don't end in the waiting line. Say it while the speaker hisses, say it while the clock stays kind. I don't need a perfect exit, I don't need a final proof. I just need one sentence on the drive through moonlight blue. The car behind us flashes headlights, impatient, sharp and bright. We inch ahead a little farther, like we're buying borrowed time. You take the cup with shaking fingers, ice clinks like tiny bells. And I think about how silence learns to sell self so well. We've been calling it a moment to keep the truth from landing, but the way you breathe beside me says you're barely holding steady. If you're gonna let this end, don't end it in the waiting line. Say it while the speaker hisses, say it while the clock stays kind. I don't need you pray forever, I don't need you sure tonight. the window slide shut softly. Your straw stirs empty eyes. We pull back into the highway, and the night keeps its advice. The cafe's almost empty now. Chairs up, lights turned low. A barista wipes the counter slow, like she's erasing hours. You cradle a cup that's gone lukewarm, turning it in place. And the phone ring on the rim looks like a halo you won't face. You ask me how my day went, like the answer's not right here. Your smile is soft, but your eyes keep practicing disappear. If you love me, don't eclipse it. Don't hide it behind I'm fine. Say it while the coffee cools. Say it while I have time. I don't need a perfect promise. I don't need a shining sign. I just need one honest sentence before the night turns to light. Night turns to light. Night turns to light. Night turns to light. Outside, the street is glossy, quiet. Reflections sliding by. Inside, your fingers find the cup, like it's safer than my eyes. You laugh too late at something small, then swallow what you meant. Then I can feel your heart doing laps around a truth you won't admit. We've been living in soft margins, calling love a maybe word. But every time you lean in close, I hear what isn't heard. If you love me, don't eclipse it. Don't turn warmth into delay. Say it while the cafe breathes. Say it while you still can't stay. I don't need a grand see you later. I don't need forever true. I just need one honest moment where you stop it when you make sense of life. Make sense of life. Make sense of life. I place my hand on top of your cup. Stop the spinning, stop the noise. Not to trap you, just to hold the trembling of your choice. So don't let silence be the moon that blocks your brightest part. Tell me the truth in one slow breath, and let it hit my heart. The barista flips the sign to close. The room turns amber new. You finally meet my steady gaze, and the night moves through. photo booth still working in the corner of the mall. Neon leaking through the curtain like a slow electric fall. You laugh and pull me in too quickly, then go quiet, then you stare like the smallest closed-in space is the safest place to care. The screen says, look at the camera, a soft mechanical tone, and suddenly you're I'm okay, can't hold up on its own. If you love me, don't hide it behind a practiced smile. Say it while the flash is counting. Say it in this little aisle. I don't need a perfect promise. I don't need you brave, brand new. I just need one honest sentence with your face this close to true. 3 seconds, then the first flash turns your eyes into a flame. You try to play it cool, but I can hear your heartbeat say my name. Second flash, you almost lean it, then you stop like you got burned, and I touch your wrist so lightly, it feels like time returned. We've been living like we're strangers, whenever feeling's right, but the camera keeps insisting, don't blink, don't compromise. If you love me, don't hide it. In the maybe you rehearse. Say it while the flash is counting. Say it like you mean it first. I don't need a grand confession. I don't need a perfect time. I just need one honest moment before we step back into night. Before flash, your hand finds my waist, not careful, not polite. No speech, no shield, no later, just the simple weight of right. So tell me, are you staying or am I just your almost choice? Don't let the photo keep the truth if you won't use your voice. The strip prints warm and slowly, little frames of us in time. You hold it like a secret you're done trying to hide. The curtain opens, noise returns, but you don't let go of my hand. And for the first time all night, that feels like a plan. is calm, but the dryer keeps time, honestly, like a metronome for what's wrong. Say it in the wash cycle hum. Say where no one knows our names. No fireworks, no big ending, just truth without the frame. I don't need you feel certain. I don't need you to be brave. I just want you here and guarded while the night still has its way. If you're done, don't make it quiet. Quiet, turn to something sharp. If you're staying, let it land without a edge, without a knock. Hold my gaze for 1 slow second. Let the answer be enough, like warm clothes in a paper bag. Simple proof of gentle love. The dryer slows, the light still buzzes. We step back into the dark. Your hand finds mine for half a breath, and the city keeps its spark. Fairy terminal smells like salt and diesel, and just cold the bay asleep. A schedule board flickers numbers like it's learning how to breathe. You hold 2 tickets in your fingers, 1 blank corner still clean, and you keep turning them over like glasses in between. A rope knocks out for you on the done still again. You stare at the black water like it's where you were cut staying stuck beside me. We're going out a bit true. I'm tired of watching distance. Practice me the way you. The home call slow across the bay. The schedule changes tone. You top the tickets in your pocket, and we still bear gold. Just gravity choosing me. If you love me, don't just pull me back into silence, back into fine. Say it out loud in the hallway. Say it where the truth can shine. I don't need a perfect promise. I don't need forever proof. I just need one honest sentence for the way you just moved. Your breath is close enough to feel warm against my turning shoulder. You look at me like you're deciding if honesty is colder. A door clicks somewhere down the hall. A distant elevator sighs, and the night holds its own heartbeat between your hands and my eyes. We've been experts at pretending the spark is just a bruise, but your sleeve tucks that stay in a language you can't use. If you love me, don't just pull me back into the comfort of delay. Say it out loud in the hallway. Say it before you walk away. I don't need a grand confession. I don't need a flawless start. I just need one honest sentence that matches what you are. Don't make me carry the meaning of your touch alone. Don't let your kindness be a cage you call unknown. So tell me, is this real love, or just fear of being apart? Either way, give me the truth. Don't leave it in my heart. like you're learning how to hold. You whisper something barely steady, and the hallway turns to gold.